There are your guys right there to the left. New addition outlined as a Shadow Man. That is actually Spartan. The new old addition, I guess you can say, to this squad. Meanwhile, Naventic, that is obviously Contra, Destroyed, Nemesis, and Ryanoob. They're also coached by Swiftkill, which I don't think that we've called out yet. Swiftkill, very, very talented Halo 5 player in his own right. I believe he got top 4 at the first Halo World Championship.
I'm pretty sure he has some higher placings than some players actually on the team.
Right, that is completely true. If not, I'd say more than half of the players on the team too. So that is a great sign for these guys that Swiftkill is coaching. He's going to be able to add a lot of value to this squad that they've kind of been struggling. They have been struggling since they've gotten into the Pro League. You could see that triple kill coming in from Contra. They relegated that straight ripping squad as Oxygen Supremacy. Coach Mashland, he's not around anymore. A good replacement to fill his shoes. Anytime you can pick up a former pro player, that's going to add tons of extra strategy talk and kind of that fifth man that you would need compared to maybe just someone that's going to be keeping times.
Did you see them just leaving him out to dry, though, on the fist bump there?
I don't know. I mean, there could be something that we don't know about. Maybe they're, you know, that could be one of the reasons why Mashland didn't want to be a part of the team. He said, hey, guys, you left me hanging, and they're going to use that clip on the HCS over and over again, kind of like when Lunchbox misses the Rockets on Coliseum. I'm sure he's kind of upset that we got to replay that one over and over again, too.
Let's take a look at the series layout here and see the game types that these two teams are going to be matching up on. Coliseum CTF, Coliseum Slayer, Plaza Strongholds, Fathom CTF, and should we go all the way to the Game 5 here, that will be Rig Slayer. So very important match for both of these teams. More important for Team Liquid, I should say, as while they are trying to still pick up a win here for Naventic, Team Liquid, they are the ones that won yesterday and are looking to continue their course to the top 3 here. They're currently sitting near the top, but trying to chase at Optic and Envy's heels here. And of course, now you've got Evil Geniuses, Splice, and Ronin all within contesting them.
Yeah, and I mean, it's not like it's not more important than one other team for Liquid versus Naventic. Who needs to win more? Really, I mean, there's only 7 matches. 7-0 is what you could be if you have a perfect record at the end. Every match really matters so much. The reason these obviously matter, as Kyle mentioned, the standings. And if you're Naventic, you do not want to just continue to fall down and fall down and fall down on those standings. Meanwhile, if you're Liquid, you can't afford to lose series that you're supposed to win. That is just a complete no-no here. So you got to see Team Liquid playing at their best. It's CTF Coliseum to start. Both of these teams very solid at this game type. So with Coliseum Slayer being game number 2, you better be good at Coliseum if you want to win this series.
Oh, absolutely here. And I think both of these teams are extremely skilled here on both of these game types. So we'll see, is Ryanoob and crew going to be able to get through and steal some of these positions, get some of these secret pulls here, running them elbow and moving those flags quickly here. So we're starting this one off with Nemesis immediately trying to contest the window here. Takes some damage from a nade here by Eco. Also a second grenade comes up, so still a big battle going on between these two guys. Nemesis not able to grab that last headshot though on Eco.
So interesting that Ryanoob gets the sniper rifle, but all of his teammates die. So they're going to spawn up on that snipe side, but that flag is already being pulled elbow. Rockets are still there for the taking. Ryan's going to have to do something big. Destroyed, he gets a pretty big kill on to Stellar. Sub-Zero, he's pulling that flag as well. He does get shot in the body by Ryannoob's sniper rifle. However, he does spawn a teammate over towards the elbow, so he can just toss that to his teammate Stellar, who came off spawn after dying to Destroyed, and that's cap number 1 going on over to Liquid within 40 seconds.
Yeah, very quick cap, but they just have 3 dead. Nobody's pulling that flag yet. Now you're gonna have to slay them again. 3 members come off spawn on elbow. Great snipe shot. Ryanoob grabs 2 of them. Last player alive is Sub-Zero, and he does just now get spotted, I believe, here, and he's trying to make his way across bottom center. So that's a counter cap here. 2 flags in a minute in this game.
Yeah, great play by Ryanoob not to go for that flag and have one of his teammates push for that, and also great job connecting on those shots, which allowed them to get the flag capture. I would say 75% of the time, we're going to see Ryanoob go for that flag. Great no-scope right there from Stellar onto Destroyed, looking for some more blood. That was his teammate on over towards the window. If he's looking for blood, it's over towards that area that he just shot. That's the pyramid. Has a back whack in front of him for the double. Can he find the triple kill? Top Rockets. It's sitting there if he wants it. Has a teammate shooting. Has a guy in grasp as well. Has to win this one. Is he going to ground pound? No, he's going to thrust back, and the shots connect. Killing spree for Stellar. Great plays from him. flag should be going in for Liquid.
I mean, and this reminds me of yesterday when we saw Liquid, especially Stellar, picks up that triple kill on Plaza with the amazing ground pound yesterday. He's just doing so much for his team. Big action happening bottom center. Nemesis, though, able to keep that flag alive. So even with all that action here from Stellar and all these kills he just was able to accumulate, they were not able to move that flag here. If anything, their flag was being moved.
Yeah, interesting that they didn't get that return, but they do have 3 dead. Now it's a 1-on-2 situation. Should be a return coming in. There it is. However, they're on top of the... Oh, he didn't go for the return. Contra, what are you doing?
Yeah, he absolutely could have had that return. So that's a pretty upsetting thing to have happen here. But it's not over yet. The flag is on Sniper's side of being captured here, and lots of shots coming in, and they take out 2 members.
Wow.
Not only will they maybe get a return here, might be able to start running this flag across the map.
If you're Contra, you are just thanking your teammates so much right now. That was a huge choke that ended up getting covered up right there because of some great plays by the rest of his teammates. You cannot make plays like that at this level. That is just not a good play. Now we're going to see what Naventic can do because they are still on the ropes in terms of the positioning. Eco, he's sitting top rockets, waiting to get these rockets as well. There's the flag cap going in for Liquid. So eventually not paying off there for Naventic. Nice effort overall from these guys. We'll see if they can continue to add pressure to Liquid and maybe get another counter cap for their own, but I'm just shocked by that flagpole.
Yeah, I'm extremely shocked as well, considering like how this game's been playing and some of the positions we found Naventic in with rockets, with the sniper. I mean, keep in mind, Stellar had that had those 3 kills when Nemesis theoretically could have killed him with the rocket that he shot at him. Would have completely changed everything. We'd be looking at 2-1 Naventic.
Yeah, and Ryan put in a really awkward predicament. He has the rockets, but no one else is going to run the flag. So now he's caught no shields inside the cave. If a grid grenade comes in there, he is done for. 2 average grenades fly in there. It's kind of difficult to land that one inside the cubby when a good player like Ryan is jumping up and around, staying alive. He's just baiting the flag with the rockets. Right play here. He connects on a double kill. Can he make the melee happen? He can't. So Ryan doing whatever he can to try to get a flag capture, but it does get returned by Liquid. That should allow his team to advance on over towards the rocket side a little bit. No one over towards the snipe side. Rockets are on the map, so they do secure those. All of that distraction coming through to allow Destroy to get the rockets overall.
Yeah, now we're still over here on board with Stellar, who's been leading the charge as far as slays go here for Team Liquid. Immediately going in, notice his flags gets pulled. He's going to go for a counter pull himself. And as the defense from Liquid works out, this flag is moving across the map. Ryan, last guy alive in position, not going to be able to get in the base in time. And sure enough, just like that, Team Liquid takes game number 1, 3-1. And pretty surprising and definitely a little disheartening here for Naventic because they had such good positioning multiple times. What comes to mind as well, Eco was top rockets with just the pistol when rockets were up for 20-30 seconds putting shots down when Nemesis was on DMR, not putting any damage there, not looking at the callouts, trying to fight people over at snipe side. You need to be focusing on the same guys here. It only takes a second to turn, put some additional damage down before you refocus on the callouts on your side of the map. And it looks...
If it wasn't for Ryan, that game would have been 3-0 in about 3 minutes, honestly. I mean, Team Liquid completely outmatching Naventic in terms of the way that they were able to manipulate the map, manipulate power weapon control. Ryan with these great snipes on over towards the snipe ramp, shooting the players on the elbow was literally the only thing that kept these guys in it. Also, Ryan with the rockets was phenomenal, but just too much Stellar going on in this game. 10-6 overall for him. Ryan did have 6 power weapon kills, but these guys just made too many mistakes. A missed rocket right there. Missed flag return coming in from Contra, and that was pretty much all she wrote. You cannot afford to make mistakes like that. Also, at that point, you got to give that flag capture up, running in a straight line over there, chucking grenades on a flag cap that's obviously going in. That's not going to do your team any good either.
Yeah, I mean, that flag capture, once Nemesis dies with those rockets and the flag's still moving, no one else is in position, you need to clear out the people in your own base. And Stellar was able to just move around and do whatever he wanted. The slays were pretty even in that game, but really it was just Team Liquid in full control. Even when Naventic was in Liquid's base with the rockets, picking up all these kills, they were so late on some of the flag pulls there. They had 3 dead with Ryan spawning, sitting in cave, and nobody grabbed the flag until everyone had respawned. Luckily for them, Ryan grabbed 3 sniper kills and they were still able to secure that, but you can't, that's nothing you can actually rely on.
Yeah, even then he had the rockets on top of the flag and was forced to run the flag while he had the rockets, so no one in positioning besides Ryan for a majority of that game. Starting it off, another Coliseum game. This time it's going to be Slayer. Stellar point of view. Has a grenade on the players on the elbow. Contra, he's going to be caught down, no shields over there as well. Another player in the window, most likely no shields because he didn't challenge. 2-on-2 here. Yes, that player is weak. That's Nemesis. Easy kill there for Stellar. Now he's just going to rotate over towards the Rockets. Good start for Liquid.
Yeah, and as we can see, 4-2 lead already. 2 dead here still for Naventic. They got to wait for these players to come off spawn before they try to push or do anything. Spartan's got the rockets. Eco's got the sniper rifle, so we'll move across and see where they decide to take these weapons here. Nemesis gets caught peeking way too far out when the other team has all the power weapons there. Immediately gets dropped. Looks like Naventic, they're trying to slow this one down, but they got to be careful because deaths like that are the ones you can't give away.
There's an easy headshot right there onto Contra. Eco, 2 for 3 so far with the sniper rifle. Contra, I think he was trying to thrust up maybe on the ledge inside of the window, try to get some sort of intel, and then when he couldn't hit the jump, he ended up running away, leaving himself exposed on over towards Eco. Eco's going to rotate from blue elbow on over towards the red side. He's watching the elbow and then going to eventually watch the fountain for anybody that's going to be pushing up. Instead of going for the fountain, he's going to elect to bring this over towards the snipe side of the map. Interesting. I guess he's expecting players to be pushing on over towards top rockets, but if he wanted to, he had a huge angle over here towards the elbow that he ended up leaving.
Yeah, we'll see if this is going to work out for them because now there's a lot of aggression here coming in for Naventic. Here, Nemesis gets bodied, but no, the clamber from Eco isn't going to be able to try to shoot that shot and pick off the kill here. So now we're moving over with Ryan, who had a phenomenal game number 1. We'll see if he's able to continue this into game number 2. Already brought this back, though, all tied up, 8 apiece. He immediately just now nades his teammate.
Yeah, that one hurts. Nemesis is going to have to back off now, and then he gets hit with another grenade there, so his shield's still trying to get recharged up. Still taken down by another grenade, so 3 grenades in a row, keeping Nemesis down as more are being chucked underneath the base. That's going to be Stellar trying to get him. You also have Spartan coming in over from the snipe ramp side as well. All 4 players for Liquid over towards the catwalk area, so Ryan Noob, he's going to elect to rotate on over, maybe push all the way in the cave. Has a player right in front of him. Nice body shot there. That was the rocket guy. Eco now gonna have to fall back, wait for his shields, but Destroyed coming in with the cleanup. That's great if they can get those rockets. And Rhinoop, his sniper rifle has been on so far in these 2 Coliseum games, connecting on a second one as well.
Yeah, amazing shot there. Oh, and almost gets a triple kill with that sniper shot. Fortunately for him, the player was not weak enough for the body shot to kill him, but it does get cleaned up, so either way, no harm, no foul. Lots of action still happening, and this 1v1 goes over to Ryan, who once again, while getting collapsed on by 3 members, uses up the rest of the sniper ammo, and now we see a lead change.
Ryan's one of the smartest players out there, and if he's able to shoot the way that he's shooting right now, that's always been his biggest weakest point. And I think that even in Halo 5, the pro players elected him as the pro with the worst shot. And when you're watching this guy shoot, you'd say, no way this guy has the worst shot right now. I think it's just kind of a persona that he's gotten because he's a huge objective player, constantly pushing in there and creating opportunities for his team. But definitely some of the best snipe shots we've seen from him in quite some time, not only in game number 2, but also in game number 1.
Yeah, 18-15 still. Snipers over in the hands of Contra, so we'll move over with him momentarily. See what Nemesis is doing first, if he's going to be able to kind of help get these rockets. Still kills going in favor of Naventic. A little surprising here. There's only 2 members essentially jumping around, picking off these people over at sniper side of the map. Because Contra's in cave, Nemesis was over towards rockets, so still that means a great job by Destroyed and Ryan here on securing some of these and building on this lead.
Yeah, and I actually want to see what Contra's doing, Kyle, because he has the sniper rifle right now, but Nemesis is rotating on over towards the rocket side, and then Spartan pushes right on to Contra as that happens, and he's going to go and grab that sniper rifle for himself. So very unfortunate for Contra that he wasn't able to get out of there. Had the sniper rifle, had a good opportunity if Spartan wasn't there. If he got the kill on a Spartan, he would have been able to pick off all these players in Liquid that are sitting in front. Now it's going to be Spartan potentially getting these easy pickings on over towards that red fountain area. He does push very aggressive play on over towards the red elbow area, trying to rotate and predict spawns down behind him, but not able to connect on any headshots quite yet. Does have some good team support coming in from Stellar over there, also working with Sub-Zero towards the red window, who's now pushing on over towards the catwalk. 3 players for Naventic on that snipe side of the map. Also, Contra has the rockets, so you got to be careful here if you're Liquid.
Yeah, Spartan just doing whatever he wants with this sniper rifle. Nobody really putting any kind of shots down, throwing him out of zoom. He's just rotating around from elbow to elbow, sitting up top rockets. So many lines of sight here, and with 2 members of Naventic just coming off spawn, they're going to be able to locate in a process of elimination, find out they are all over here at red base.
Yeah, and you saw that's the priority kill right there. Contra down in the grass with the rockets. They're not able to find that kill. They're picking off teammates all around. Contra still has 2 left here. So this could be a good opportunity to get some sort of a lead going on for Naventic. Only 1 kill right now. We've seen a little bit larger for them. I think the biggest lead they've had is 4 overall. Stellar, he's going to tie it up. Contra responds right again with another rocket. Not able to connect on the second one, however, and now he's going to lose those. Actually out of rockets there. That was his second and final rocket that he had in the chamber, but the new round of power weapons is coming up, Kyle, right at that 6-minute mark. So halfway through this game, a little past that halfway part.
Wow.
31-31. A lot going to be told about who's grabbing this sniper rifle, who's grabbing this rockets, and it could be the determining power weapons in the game.
Yeah, and those were some amazing shots from Contra just a moment ago there, picking up the perfect and the reversal on to Spartan. That's got to be a huge confidence booster for him going forward to the rest of this game here. Tied up now, Liquid taking the lead once
and the weapons
in this game. Yeah, and that is a bad timing here for Naventic.
Oh, Spartan lost rockets. Spartan loses the rockets down low. So that's huge, and also a missed shot right there from Eco and a guy that was not shooting at him running in a straight line. So 2 huge missed opportunities and a thrust missed out as well from Eco, who's trying to make his way down towards bottom center. This is not a good position to be in right now. This is a desperate position to be in. He fell down here, did not want to be located underneath the base, surrounded by 4 enemy players. Switching on over to his pistol is going to give away his position. Also, that thrust is as well. So curious to see if that player saw him on the death screen or not. This is a smart play, rotating down towards bottom center where the scatter shot used to spawn to pick off any players, even predicting the clamor. Let's see if this connects.
Yeah, Ryan doing his best to cut off these angles here when just like you're supposed to do when you know the enemy team has a sniper. I like this a lot though, going back over to red side and Eco not being able to spot that here, so maybe buying some additional time, making him just sit bottom center, and if he's not picking off any shots or putting any damage down, it's a good opportunity for Naventic to just continue hiding.
Yeah, and they're kind of baiting these guys out too. Ryan's doing a great job of just wiggling back and forth from blue side to red side. Right as Eco looks away, that's when Ryan pokes right back out. So a little game of cat and mouse happening. 3 kills to make up if you're Liquid. Ryan with the rockets, so that's a huge kill if you can find it. He's playing that fairly risky down there, Kyle, with the battle rifle, poking out, trying to lay some damage on a guy that's fairly far and most likely not going to commit to a battle.
Yeah, we'll see if the Naventic elects to play aggressive or just kind of continue sitting back here. I think either one could potentially work out, but first thing they need to do is find where Eco is sniping from. And now as Spartan grabs a kill onto Destroyed there, that's not going to be what you want to see. However, Ryan, he's the one with the rockets in his back pocket here now as well.
He's missing out on Ryan again. He's scoped in and not realizing that Ryan's kind of rotated back and forth again from the grass on over towards the cave area, or excuse me, the maze area. Rockets are up. I would love to see a plasma grenade landed here on top of the rockets. There's the snipe right there on the priority target. Those rockets are down in the middle of the open, so if Eco realizes that's the rocket guy, he would just zone in on those rockets and bait those for quite some time. There it is. He's chucking a couple grenades. Now he realizes what's up.
Ooh, gets another body shot onto Ryan, who right back in the same position here. He looks away, and I believe, yeah, Destroyed scoops up those rockets. But Spartan, he's also got a set of rockets here, so this is a little bit of a standoff. Sniper side of the map versus rocket side of the map. Nemesis gets blamed. Even had a player, sitting behind him. Now Catwalk is taking over. Collapse now coming out of Team Liquid. We'll see if they're able to hold off any of this aggression here. This is a scary moment for both teams.
Yeah, and you see how Spartan with the rockets is first to push instead of Eco with the sniper rifle. A player lags out.
Yeah, we'll take a look to see who that is momentarily, but that is a poor opportunity for them as everyone starts dying. 3 dead now here for Naventic. They had the rockets, they had sniper side of the map, and they just turned over everything. Look at the weapons.
That's so
in their
unfortunate.
hand.
That was Destroyed who had the rockets while he lagged out. That is not fun. Team Liquid, they're going and they're still playing this one out. They need to end the game and realize what's going on here. Destroyed lags out with the rockets in a very, very tight game. Extremely unfortunate there.
Yeah, we'll see how we want to treat this one going forward momentarily once we get a ruling here from League Operations. But that was Essentially
Looked
an
like a
all tied up
one-kill
game.
lead. It looked like a one-kill lead for Liquid, maybe a tied-up game. When I saw the lag out, I believe it was a one-kill lead, though, for Liquid.
Yeah, we'll take a look there and see how we're going to treat this one going forward. But this series, not disappointing. Game 1, a little sloppy for Naventic, although they showed great amounts of individual skill. Game number 2, they definitely turned it back on, had some great individual performances. Once again, Contra's perfect kill on Spartan comes to mind. Ryan with the sniper rifle kills as well. And then Team Liquid, they're still doing their thing here.
7 power weapon kills for Eco. I
Maybe
love that
it was about
angle.
4, though, because he sniped 3 people after they stopped moving at the end.
Oh, yeah, that's true. So the angle that he took down low, though, at the scatter shot was one of the main reasons that they were able, where the old scatter shot used to spawn. I like calling that the runway, but that was an amazing angle. When you don't have much to take on the map and you're forced underneath the base in that type of position, in my opinion, there really is no safer place to go than somewhere which is kind of known as one of the worst spots to be in, too. But also, if you have the sniper rifle, that's not the worst spot to be in. You have some pretty decent angles that are going to catch a lot of people off guard.
Yeah, and if you die with that weapon, the other team has to then move into that position to try to recover it, and the other team can collapse upon that. So, you know, the difference in some of the previous Halos and Halo 5 is with Clamber, Thrust Slide, and all these different utilities to use, you're able to go from bottom center to top catwalk in a moment, you know, in a matter of seconds, when it might have taken you 30 seconds or more to do that same kind of rotation in a previous Halo. And then, you know, you throw in, or you go back in the day and talk about the radar, you could take Rocket's bottom center and have it be like the most powerful position on the map, a location a lot of people don't necessarily look when they're rotating and running across Rockets, running across sniper side of the map. You could spot those players and use those Rockets to your advantage. So changed up a little bit now here. We do have the improved radar, and still allows you, though, to go bottom center and use a sniper or use a rocket to your advantage.
Yeah, and I really would have loved to see how that one panned out, because we were still in this weird kind of standoff area, and we had so many weapons on the map. It was going to be a really explosive battle. Spartan had rockets. You had Eco with the sniper rifle. Destroyed had rockets of his own, but yet you still had better positioning on the map for Naventic. And Liquid, they're not going to realize that Destroyed had the rockets and was probably the most important player. And then when they decided to go and push up, they picked up a couple of kills when other players were still fighting. So for them, they're probably going to feel like they may have a bigger lead going into this replay than they may actually have, because you did have, again, Destroyed with the rockets map positioning for Naventic. So if it's unfortunate for anybody, I mean, it's unfortunate for all of us, but it's unfortunate for Naventic, because they did have an opportunity to potentially get out of there, but at the same time, Liquid did have the lead. So it makes the decision very tough.
But I think it's good, though, because it wasn't so heavily one-sided. If Naventic also had the sniper rifle, then I would definitely be much more concerned for them. But it was essentially almost a tie game, split weapons, power positioning. Sniper versus rockets could have gone either way. Considering they had sniper over towards rockets, it definitely diminishes the value of holding sniper side of the map. Obviously, you want to secure that weapon as much as you can. So we will see how we're going to treat this one going forward, and see if Destroyed, you know, what actually happened there. Is he going to be able to get
Hopefully
back
gets
online?
back in.
Yeah, it gets back in the game. Is something at home? Is it the internet? We'll find out momentarily here. But yeah, we're either going to be looking at first two. Well, we'll have to see exactly what the score was.
First
when
to
the
10
lag
or a
out happened.
replay with a 1-kill lead, really.
Yeah, it depends on when he lagged out and what some of the reasons were for here, and whether or not he can even get back into the game. We'll find out here momentarily. It looks like
Okay,
Destroyed
so
has
it was a
been destroyed.
2-kill difference, and it looks like Liquid needs 10, Naventic needs 12. So we're going to find out. This is going to be almost like a breakout here, where you're going to almost be allowed like 2 deaths instead of 1 death.
Yeah, beginning of the game becomes very important on who's able to secure those weapons here.
And in the beginning of the game, Liquid came out on top last time. So I want to see if there's any type of adjustments that may be happening. If I was Ryan right now, he's not in the lobby. I'd be in theater. I would be in theater looking at what the other team did and try to counter what they did.
Yeah, we'll see how we treat it going forward momentarily here, but we will take just a quick break here while we get the team set up back in the lobby, jump back into the second match of the night. So don't go anywhere. We still have Team Liquid and Naventic after this.
He's in theater.
ago when we started on this journey, you told us you wanted power. This is absolutely the culmination of all of your feedback and something that we think will truly move Xbox forward.
The most powerful console ever made.
Have you seen the new vehicles? Oh man, they look sweet.
I've been thinking about applying for ODST training. You think I can do it?
Anyone seen Robertson? I feel like we're being watched.
What?
Incoming! So, I told him, no matter how many push-ups he did, they're still never gonna make him a Spartan. He just wants one of those helmets.
Victory imminent.
Hostiles captured basement.
Enemy team scoring.
Rail at 10.
Shots fired on red 2. Perfect. Triple kill. Overkill. Extermination. Gain the lead.
Defend our carrier.
Double.
Protect our carrier.
You're on a roll. And that's a triple. Damn, you're good. Oh, it's a clean sweep.
Flag.
Flag defense. Double kill. Triple kill.
Defend our carrier.
Extermination. Minutes left. Killing.
Nice move, Spartan.
Get tagged. Kill one. Kill him in the jar.
Defend our carrier.
You're on a roll. That's a double.
Protect our carrier.
And that's a triple. Damn, you're good. Oh, good shoot. You're unstoppable.
Dans 10 secondes.
Vous avez perdu la tête.
Who's at your name? Take the pie. À la chaîne.
Double kill. Triple kill. Snapshot.
Perfect kill. That's a double. Pass me. We got a 40-point run, and that's a triple. You're on a roll. Damn, you're good. Oh, it's a clean sweep.
And welcome back to the Xfinity Desk, Elima and T2, and we are getting ready to jump back into the action here on Coliseum Slayer. So how we're treating this is it is the score differential between the two teams at the point of the lag out. So essentially it's going to be a replay, but Liquid needs to get to 49, Naventic needs to get to 50. So it's essentially going to go the distance here.
Yeah, so it's virtually a full replay, except Liquid has, excuse me, has a 1-kill advantage, which is what they had when Destroyed lagged out. So we don't get to see that intensity of that final game, but we get to see a brand new game instead.
Could be just as intense or even more
Even
so
more
this
intense.
time around.
Let's see if Rhinoob's, sneakily got some beginning strats in during that whole little fiasco there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure some of these guys are watching the stream as well, and this is going to be an exciting one. Obviously, game number 1 going over to Team Liquid. Game number 2, Coliseum Slayer. Like we said, 50 kills for Naventic, 49 for Team Liquid to close this one out. Team Liquid looking to take a 2-0 lead in the series here. Naventic looking to tie this one up. And this is a good opportunity for them. Eco was, starting to heat up. Liquid had some control. They had brought it back. We saw a couple different lead changes that game. So if this one is anything like the first game, it is going to be an exciting one once again here. Real question in my mind is who is going to win the opening strategy this time around? Who's going to get these rockets and Cypher in their hands?
All right, here it is. Kyle, we're starting this one off. It's going to be Contra. He went rockets last time. He got pushed down from below before. Let's see if it happens again. That is going to be a player pushing down low. Grenades coming in. Someone must have studied what these guys were doing in the beginning of the game or something.
Yeah, or those nades, he messed them up on the first time around. He connected perfectly the second time. Ryan getting that sniper once again. Pretty easily, already grabbing a snipe kill. Big trade coming in as I think Contra didn't have the first shot on that one. So 3-3, but keeping in mind, Liquid technically has one additional kill here on the board.
Yeah, so technically 4-3. Spartan coming around towards the grass area, grabbing that battle rifle. So useful to have a long-range weapon in here when everyone else is running around with pistols. You can see double DMR and BR coming in for Liquid. One player does drop. Rockets flying in for Destroy. That's going to be nice. They're starting to push in now over towards the red side. Can they clear out Stellar, though? Stellar being a nuisance over towards the elbow. And also more people pinching from the other side. So that's a big kill for Nemesis. Nemesis also helping with the other guys on the other side of the map. So great cover fire coming in from Kyle. You can see him grabbing that carbine as well. Is he going to elect to push, or is he going to continue to anchor on over towards this rocket side? Sometimes it's not a bad idea to keep someone on over there. Ryan does spawn, so we'll see. Or Ryan does have sniper rifle down towards the elbows, so maybe he's going to tell Ryan to push while he continues to lock this down.
Ooh, and it looks like Nemesis did spot Eco here right below him. Gets a couple more shots down on that player. Eco's throwing some anti-charging grenades, but the help from Naventic's coming in. Contra finishes off that kill with the grenade. Rockets over to Sub-Zero. Sniper still in the hands of Ryanoob. So we'll kind of move over across, see where the rest of this action's happening right now. Ryanoob, we saw him doing this a lot in the last game, just moving back and forth here. We'll see if he's able to connect on any of these shots this time.
Yeah, he's just going to float back and forth here. Rockets are coming up, so he's in a good position to lock down this side of the elbow. Just needs one of his teammates to spawn with him and eventually push. Let's see where his buddy pops back up. One guy does come up inside of the blue cave. That's not a friendly, though. That is an enemy player that he's not aware of quite yet. He's going to hear the shots on over towards his left. Destroyed, he has rockets as well, so this is good. Can Ryan call this guy out towards the back of the base and get some help coming in from another area? That's destroyed right there down below Ryan. So both of the power weapons located towards the blue elbow area. That player playing very sneaky down towards the trench. It's Spartan picking up a priority kill. Can he get more, though?
Yeah, and he got that sniper rifle, so this is big. No one else from Naventic were in position to clean that up. Spartan grabs himself yet a second kill, and just like that, 3 dead now for Naventic. Rocket's also changing hands, and that play from Spartan hiding bottom center completely shut down that rotation here from Naventic with that sniper rifle, and this allows Liquid to once again gain the lead in this game.
Yeah, I want to see what Spartan's doing with the sniper rifle, so we're going to go on over to his screen as he's located towards the elbow still. Another player located top rockets, so that's kind of baiting him out right there. He does want to locate the guys in the fountain, but not able to connect with the headshot. Ooh, nasty. That's 3 dead there for Naventic. Last guy alive is Nemesis. They're going to find him and call him out. He also spawns his teammates on over towards blue, so they're stuck in this base.
Yeah, Spartan, we saw him up here a lot before. The difference between Ryanoob and Ryanoob and Spartan sniping here is Ryanoob would just sit on the elbow the whole time, and Spartan, he just runs around rockets back and forth.
Oh, nice trade too, especially considering that Ryan had the first shot. So double headshots coming in from both sniper rifle players. And this is looking a lot similar to, very similar to game number 1, 20-19 here. So keep in mind, Liquid has that 1 kill advantage because of the replay that happened when it was 39-38. Ryanoob located down in the grass. He needs to stay alive if he's Eco, and he does. So great job by Eco. Sub-Zero coming in there with the cleanup, trading a double for his life and helping secure the snipe side of the map so they can get rockets on the other side. Stellar picking those up. So sniper rifle and rockets and control going on over to Liquid right now. It's just a matter of time before they start to impose their will on the map, but you do have a really nice play coming in from Ryan. He was not expecting that.
Yeah, now Destroyed's getting into a battle here. Loses that one to Spartan. Spartan's going big this game. Sub-Zero in a battle, wins his 1v1 against Nemesis as well. And now we're seeing the biggest lead in Coliseum Slayer. Technically up by 6 kills now. Keeping in mind Liquid has 28, only needing 49 to end the game. Now Eco starting to connect on these sniper shots once again. Still plenty of ammo left. Great grenade. You can see the hit markers pop up there. And Liquid, they like to hold down the sniper side of the map, and they've been doing it a lot more effectively than Naventic has been.
Yeah, they sure has. And sniper rifle here, then you also have rockets being shot right above. That's going to be Stellar, so these guys working together now to push on over towards red and clear that out. Meanwhile, Stellar, he's still locking down snipe side with these rockets, so great position to be in. However, Destroyed with a sticky grenade, that's going to drop the rocket player. Not sure how many he actually had. Spartan has some rockets of his own he's going to drop while getting a trade on to Contra, so that's great news for Naventic. 2 rocket players on the map and a sniper rifle player, and you're still able to trade 2 for 2 in that scenario. Now it's about getting Eco out of this elbow. Eco, he's had kind of a slow game, currently sitting at 3-6-7. Meanwhile, Spartan 12-2-7. Like you said, Kyle, he's been lighting it up all game. Technically a 6-kill lead here for Liquid. Make that 7 now with that replay kill that they still have. Eco, he wants to get in a little bit better position. Being down low, not ideal. Trying to get the high ground here. Trying to get players that aren't aware off the spawn. And also the rockets are up too, so you got to watch out for that. You're going to have sniper rifle and rockets dropping at that 6-minute mark. You do have rockets in the hands now of players on Naventic. Who's going to be the guy to grab that? It's going to be Nemesis, who's also no shield. So there's Nemesis on your player outlines located down in the scatter shot area. That's where Eco was picking players off towards the end of the previous game in Coliseum Slayer before we had the replay. So now it's up to Eco to land these snipe shots, and it's also up to Nemesis to stay alive with these rockets.
Yeah, Eco connects on 2 body shots so far. Nemesis grabs himself a kill finally here. Now they're getting their aggression, pushing one back, but Sub-Zero picks up an easy kill with his pistol here. And Stellar grabs one back. Rockets in the hands of Nemesis, gets taking no shields yet again here. Not being able to push up and put these rockets to use. And Naventic, they've got to be careful. They're down by a lot more this game than they were previously. Ooh, that's a big
He's
miss
barely
from
living.
Nico, though.
He's barely living. It is a big miss right there. And while Nemesis has been taken to no shields numerous times, he's done a fantastic job staying alive throughout all of this. There's the headshot that Eco needs. He gets the Guardian Angel as well. Destroyed going to come and clean that up. He got the Guardian Angel for Spartan, but Destroyed with a triple kill right there. I believe that was a teammate coming in from the elbow side. He's pushing on this now, down 6 kills. 7 because of the replay. Actually, 2 more kills going on over to Liquid, so not what Naventic was looking for. Keep in mind, Liquid, they only need 49 here. So if they're able to do so, they are going to go up 2-0 in this series.
Wow, and Sub-Zero getting that beatdown, thrusting away and staying alive. Stellar pushes in, finishes off a kill.
Wow.
Datra or Contra there hiding in cave is not going to be long for this world as 3 members collapsed on him. And just like that, 1 kill away from ending this game. This is a scary moment here. Ooh, great shots here from Contra, but is it too little too late as it's 1 more kill to end the game here for Team Liquid?
Yep, and it's probably going to happen in the next couple of seconds unless they slow this down here. And there it is, it happens. Stellar finds that last kill on a Nemesis. The game ends. Big Gun Runner doesn't even get to use the rockets. Unfortunate for Naventic, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. Spartan had a phenomenal game.
Yeah, Spartan definitely stepped it up in that replay here, helping secure that win for Team Liquid. And we take a look at the stats. Yeah, Spartan stellar, no surprise here, leading the charge. Lots of assists here for Liquid. Obviously, Spartan did an amazing job with rockets and sniper. We'll take a look at the power weapon kills, 9 to 7. It's pretty close overall, but yeah, a few misplays, like Destroy getting that triple kill.
5 players protected. That's a lot. That's a lot coming in from Sub-Zero.
Yeah, that is. And, you know, Destroy getting that triple kill and then losing a 1v1 to Spartan once he finally collapsed in on the base. Those are the kills you have to prevent. And Spartan and Eco were just able to run around rocket side of the map and just have nobody putting any pressure on them. Didn't pick up a whole lot of kills, but still got enough to make the difference between winning and losing.
Naventic wasn't able to locate where the sniper rifle was going. And as you said, it was because the guy was constantly rotating. Spartan on the rocket side, one minute he's on the elbow, the other time he's top rockets, he's back at the elbow again, then he's at the opposite elbow, just constantly moving and just, you know, that's what you want to do when you have the sniper rifle. You don't want to sit in the same spot over and over again. Otherwise, teams are going to plot to kill you. They're going to grab those rifles. They're going to team shoot you down at the same time. You have to be concealing where you're taking these angles, and that's exactly what they were doing, and they were hitting their shots on top of that. So now we move into game number 3. It is going to be on Plaza here. We have seen a CTF, we have seen a Slayer, so this means it is going to be strongholds on Plaza. Obviously, we did see who is the better Coliseum team. It seems like it's Team Liquid.
Yeah, definitely. We're able to take both of those games. Although, you know, it's hard to tell if it's down to the individual map or is it just how prepared Naventic is to go up against the other top 8 North American teams here in the league, because they had moments of greatness and they were sniping extremely well. But when you can watch a team and just notice that they're not being quick enough on some of the flag pulls and things like that, that's some more fundamental issues that they need to overcome as opposed to any one specific game type.
Exactly. So now we move into another objective game. Strongholds Plaza, down at 0-2. What can Naventic do to get back into this one? Like you said, Kyle, moments of brilliance, and then also some moments where Liquid has just outmatched them with the weapons. There's a first strike. Yeah, first strike going on over to Contra. That's going to be a good start. Spartan going to drop. Stellar gets the trade-off onto Rhino. But getting control of Nest is great. That's definitely better than Yard to start. And now the big fight for bottom middle is going on. We'll see who's going to be able to get that advantage and put the first points on the board. I'm going to scroll through here on the second screen and find that Sub-Zero actually has the camouflage.
Yeah, and he is moving over to Nest. Looks like Team Liquid not wanting to focus on basement quite yet. They want to focus here on Nest. They've got Stellar with the shotgun. Sub-Zero with that camo picks up the kill on the S4 player. That's Contra. Make that 3 dead momentarily here for Naventic. Last player is right next to these guys in Nest. Are they recognizing that? That's Nemesis. Great grenade comes in, pushes the players back, prevent the capture here. Great play from Nemesis.
Yeah, and great support coming in from the rest of Naventic. That's what they needed to do. They needed to out-teamwork Liquid right there, especially considering the advantage that Sub-Zero has with this camo. Still, everyone wants to go and get that highly coveted bottom middle. No one able to get it quite yet. Still a minute and 20 seconds into this game and not one stronghold put on the board. Kyle, keep in mind, Optic versus Envy. Envy was up 50 points to 0 2 minutes in. This is still 0-0, a minute and 20.
Yeah, there's a lot of action happening here for this bottom center control. Finally, Liquid's going to be able to grab it. Is it going to be, ooh, I was going to say for how long, as they had the numbers advantage over to Naventic, but just as I say that, great plasma pistol shot comes in. We'll go ahead and take out 1, make that 2 for Naventic, so this push is getting shut down.
Yeah, it's getting shut down. Liquid, once they got bottom middle, they know how to play this one. Just wait for the enemy team to go and make a mistake. Eventually, what's going to happen is they're going to really start sending players over towards this nest side, and now it's already started. Spartan flying in there. Contra, he's picking up a kill. Ryan, who picks up a kill as well, so now's their opportunity to push bottom middle. Eco down towards the driveway watching that. He's kind of the saving grace right now for Team Liquid. He jumps in there, gets a reset. It's just going to be temporary, though, because now Contra is going to go and flood in there as well. Everyone popping up in the hotel and now running towards the truck for Team Liquid. They really want to go and contest that, but not able to. Camo back on the map already as well. Looks like Ryan's trying to make his way over towards that. Liquid gets right back in over towards bottom middle. 2 dead. It looks like they potentially take this one, and they do. So only 4 seconds for that setup.
Oh,
and what shots from Sub-Zero. All 4 dead there, destroyed. Last guy alive to pop up, and now it's going to be a temporary triple cap. This now Yard is going to be traded for next.
Yeah, and that was amazing shots from Sub-Zero. He absolutely should have died there. Contra only needed to hit 1 or 2 shots, just make one of them a headshot, and he would have been out of this world. But Sub-Zero picks up the perfect and briefly bought them a triple cap as they were able to secure Nest off of that.
Good teamwork, though. Ryan listening to the one-shot call-out and then looking on over towards the posters, but Eco getting aggressive, flying in there, getting the beatdown and the trade coming in for Contra. Stellar finds one as well, but still milking some points here if you're Liquid, and that's pretty much all you want to do. They didn't get the reset bottom middle, so that's already a quarter way capped, and now fully capped, going on over to Naventic. So bottom middle and Yard here. Interesting little setup. We'll see how long they're able to keep this one. Eventually, they're going to want to try to get these guys out of bottom middle, get some numbers, and then rotate on over towards the nest. Sticky situation for Ego to be in. He wants to distract over here, but he doesn't want to try to get too aggressive and be the first one in the stronghold. So he calls for some reinforcements. His teammate is flying in there. That's going to be Spartan. 2-3 kills going on over. Maybe all 4 dead. Sub-Zero is staying alive for a little bit on over towards the Yard, but that is not ideal for Liquid. They trade the Yard now for the nest, and then again rotating down towards bottom middle. So another temporary triple cap, but not what Liquid was looking for. They're kind of spread thin now, giving the advantages on over to Naventic right when the camo's coming out.
Ooh, but that's 3 dead now for Team Liquid, as Naventic's finally going to start being able to grab control, I should say, getting bottom mid and nest now. Just as I say that, Destroyed, though, loses a 1v1 over towards Loop to Spartan here, so that's the last thing you need to have happen. Once you finally get control, that's when you
not sure why he's even over there.
In a corner, yeah, and you just allow Liquid to immediately push out. Stellar grabbed himself that shotgun here. Bottom mid already being captured, and Nemesis was just stuck in 2 different 2v1 situations.
Yeah, curious to see why he decided to push on over towards Loop, and just setups not being held long enough if you're Naventic. Ryan, he's going to go and burn that camo. Very late camo, 720 that one was picked up, so 520 on your bottom right game clock is when the next one will be popping up, so expect to see teams setting up for that one. But Liquid, they're going to get the reset towards bottom middle. I haven't seen any solid setups coming in from Naventic yet. Nothing substantial to say they can sit there and hang in this game type. I mean, they've done a decent job taking advantages and stopping setups from Liquid. Liquid hasn't been able to hold any as long as they would have liked either. But every time they've gotten a setup from Naventic, it's been retaken within 5 to 10 seconds of Liquid.
Ooh, and Sub-Zero finally gets taken out in that 1v1 here with Spartan. Ooh, Spartan does come out with the win there, but was missing a few shots left and right. Bottom mid also going over to Team Liquid, so this is going to be another triple cap, just going ahead and electing to negate Yard here. They do not need to control this in order to continue winning this game up by such a healthy lead. Just as I say that, though, they are going and collapsing on Yard.
Yeah, they're going to push and try to end this one here. Looks like Nemesis is poking his head out, but he needs to kind of leave that and just allow them to capture Yard and try to take advantages elsewhere on the map, maybe bottom middle, maybe make his way on over towards Nest. One thing's for sure is he has to shoot the guy that's killing him, which was Sub-Zero. So while these guys are turtling on over, oh, you got to get this kill. This is a huge kill and a huge missed opportunity there for Nemesis in Naventic. He could have kept his life, got bottom middle fairly cleanly, And now Liquid's looking to end this one. If they take this bottom middle, Kyle, it's going to be a triple cap, and that's going to be lights out for Naventic.
Yeah, this late stage of the game here, Naventic still getting collapsed on, taken out. 3 were just dead. They might not even be able to get yard here as Liquid is keeping up the pressure, but they needed to cap that 5 seconds ago if they had any chance of pushing out and getting 2 strongholds here. Not going to be enough. 3 were just dead, and a 100-17 victory coming out in that game number 3. And that's going to be the series there for Liquid.
Yeah, I had on the other screen here that Ryanoob was capturing Nest, and it was literally maybe not even 2 seconds, it was 0.2 seconds away from being captured on his end. So unfortunate for him, but I'm wondering, even if he does capture that Nest, how much longer they were able to survive. It wasn't like it was a 99-80 game or anything like that. 100-17.
Yeah, and they still had a triple cap.
Extremely one-sided.
Yeah, and they still had the triple cap. It just definitely, at that point in the game, out of their reach to try to get back into that one here. And while the game started off close, 0-0, Tom, it was Liquid running.
It was tied at one point. I don't understand what happened.
Yeah, I'll never forget when Gosiyami did that to me. I came in from wherever I was, and they had just played Final Boss. And they almost beat him in Beaver TS, and if anybody knows, Beaver Creek Team Slayer for Final Boss was a little out of this world.
Especially when they had Red Side and Host every single time,
yeah,
too.
talking about some of the
changed.
biases we had to deal with back in the day. But either way, he goes, yeah, it was an extremely close game, Kyle. We were tied 0-0, and I just start dying laughing. They lost 50-17.
Oh, yeah. Well, 100-17, that's almost twice as bad there. So, very dominating performance from Liquid. I mean, we were wondering,